Kunal's kind of been with us since the very beginning when we got the interns on board in July, and helped a lot in that process of kind of designing how these things are going to work, and has been a great assistance as an advisor to really figure out what's the best way to get students involved, how they can contribute very quickly, and that's exactly been the case with our amazing interns. My interns are my ride or die. So anyway, that being said, I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to turn it over to you, Kunal. It's all yours.
Awesome. Well, let's get started. Really, proud of everyone who has joined this panel. I know we started a while back, and let's just go around the table and do a little bit of, introductions. So maybe we can do about yourself, right? What you do. I believe all of you are students, so you can share about what you study, and then you can share about how you got involved in the CNCF ecosystem and what your highlight has been for working as DOK interns. Kavalia, take it away.
Hey everyone, my name is Kavalia. I am a last year computer engineering student, diploma from Nasik, and I've been into last year I started my open source journey from Hacktoberfest, and the 1 year has been really nice, and I got introduced to all the CNCF and literally to the DevOps side. I only knew backend till a database and it was over. And I got to know about this all DevOps thing through Kunal Bhaiya. And that's how I got into this field. And interestingly, from Kunal Bhaiya's stream, it's they guided me through entire thing. So through their videos, I got to know about all the communities related to CNCF and DOK for sure. And I got enrolled there. And after that, I got to know that there were DOK was going to have their first foundational interns, and I applied for that. And fortunately, I got into it, and the experience has been really nice. It's been my first internship, and having my first internship with such awesome people is a dream to me. But yeah, that was really awesome experience, and that's how I ended up here.
Awesome. And what has been your highlight working as a DOK intern?
Highlight is the best highlight is learning. I have been exposed to a new project. DOK is having their first open source project, and getting into it without knowing that what's going on the project, and even the technology, even not knowing the technology, and getting into project and being able to learn with many people, and seeing many people are at the same level as me, and I'm not with very highly knowledgeable people to feel lacked of, and Bart is always there to support and cheer up for everything. And that's how learning curve has grown exponential, because I've been pushing myself, but after seeing other people doing awesome work every day, they are pushing themselves. So that also feels helps me push myself to learn new things, and try out different things, and put myself to larger what we can say risks in this, which can keep me back. So that's how I have been going ahead with that.
Awesome. I really loved your point about getting motivated by other people, which is why one of the biggest mistakes people make is comparing themselves with others. I mean, it's inevitable. Everyone does it. That person got an internship, that person got this much this job opportunity, they got into this program, this college, or whatever. I think what you can do is what Kavalia did, get motivated instead of comparing. All right, next we have Vanshika, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah. So hello all, welcome to DOK Students Day 2021. I am Vanshika Shrivastava, and something about me which is very interesting is that people get a lot of whenever I explain or tell something about myself, they have this thing that she'll be probably engineering student something. But no, I do not come from a tech background, or neither I come from a maths or science background. I'm a commerce student, and right now I'm pursuing my management with information technology. So, having that thing as my background and still being able to make among the people who are able to contribute into technical world and, doing so many amazing things is really, it's kind of overwhelming for me. And when I got selected as a DOK intern, I was on cloud nine because I knew Kevalia, I knew Kunal Bhaiya as well. And it was really a great experience. I would say that here, a very major role of something which motivated me and helped me to guide is the community itself. There are times when we do not know about so many opportunities, but when you're just talking to some people, they might tell you something which you can just pick up and that can help you to grow. I thought, that, okay, maybe I want to do something in tech, but I was very much unsure about what I actually wanted to do. But when I joined DOK, I understood that, okay, DevRel is something which I really, really love exploring and I want to be part of it. So, you just start, it's just not just about always code contributions for me, it's always about known contributions too as well. So yes, pretty much great experience with DOK.
That is amazing. Like from a commerce, because this is people out here asking, hey, can I make it into tech, being from an electronics background, and people we have on this screen who are from a commerce background. Amazing. I love this. Yeah, thanks a lot. And we should definitely share more about your story, right? Let's do some let's do a dedicated engagement on this, and it'll really highly motivate so many people. But one thing that I would like everyone to get out of this is like the background does not really matter, especially in computer science. Everything is out and open. You can literally learn anything for free. Degrees for jobs and stuff, not that mandatory if you have the skills and the right mentorship, and everything you can get via the community itself. Thanks a lot for sharing, Vanshika. Kunal, would you like to go ahead?
Yeah, sure. I hope I am audible. So, hello everyone. My name is Kunal Verma. I am right now in second year pursuing my bachelor's in IT from India. To be honest, like when I joined my college in the first year itself, I knew that I couldn't depend on my college at all because the placement was really not at all up to that level. So I knew that I needed to do something different. So then I got introduced to open source from Kunal Bhaiya itself, and the journey has been really amazing from there. Like I followed everything I could do. I could explore more, and I joined really a lot of communities. I learned a lot from people around. I really got to introduce some of the things that I didn't knew before. Like for example, Twitter. So Twitter has changed my life. I could share what I learned. Basically, each day I interact with a lot of people, and through Twitter I got to learn about a lot of opportunities like the KubeCon I attended previously. That was one of the turning points in my journey, because I got introduced to a lot of amazing people, amazing community. Like for example, the DOK community, I got introduced to that in the KubeCon itself, and interacting with Bart, then like communicating with Bart and getting involved in the DOK community, and now as an intern. So the journey has been really amazing. And like one of the highlights, I would say that joining the DOK community has increased a lot. It has increased my confidence a lot. Now is this case, like I can talk to anyone and I can say, okay, let's jump into a Zoom call and we can have a conversation there. So that was not the case previously at all. I was really a shy person and I couldn't talk to people much. Vanshika really helped me to boost my confidence in talking to people, so shout out to her as well. And yeah, the journey has been amazing. I got involved in the community more and more, and it's really good to see that now I'm able to help new people get involved in the community. So that's the really fun thing about this. So yeah, the journey has been amazing till now.
Yeah, thanks a lot for sharing, Kunal. And that's sort of like the mindset that will take you to very next level, because this mindset of like, okay, I'm a beginner, now I have experience, now I'll help beginners. The chain keeps going on, and we have like a really diverse group over here in terms of the skill level and the backgrounds they come from. We have Kevalia, we have Vanshika from the commerce background, we have Kunal who just started. I believe you started when you were in your freshman year, right?
Yeah, I started my freshman.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it's never too early and it's never too late. Definitely you can get started whenever you are like comfortable with. People often ask, hey, is DevOps good for students, right? Someone says, can we get a DevOps role as an entry level engineer or a DevOps internship, or is DevOps good as a career for a freshman or whatever? Definitely. And Kubernetes is opening so many jobs up. And like in the cloud related stuff, there are so many jobs and there are so less people for those jobs. Definitely a lot of options. Please like do explore the field. But last but not least, Karuna, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. My name is Karuna, and I study BSc currently. So data science is the branch, and I came to know about DOK via Kunal only. I watched Kunal's videos from the start when the Code for Cause was starting, and there was a Python playlist. That from that time I was watching Kunal, and it really feels like a dream whenever I see like, oh wait, I was a beginner at that time. I didn't even know I would work or talk with these people at some point of time. So yep, and then DOK came along. Then I never applied like an application where it said like be creative. So I just thought like let's be creative, and I did a rap video first. So yep, that that was maybe the reason Bad contact me and said like let's do something else with this. So yeah, I got into creative side of DOK and started making artworks and all. Yeah, I even helped with the transcripts. So it's all non-code contribution. It's never like you should know code to do all of that stuff. You could get involved as much as you can and start doing contribute.
Most definitely. And all the graphics that you see, nice things. And by the way, the new rap, I believe Karuna also helped in that majorly. So do check it out. It's on Bart's like the UK's Twitter. It's pretty amazing. Alrighty, we are getting like some questions, and I would definitely want to talk about a few things because people often have doubts related to this, and they sort of like get confused. So the first one is, you all are students. How do you manage, your college studies and the community work? And what are the ways that you follow? Is there anything special you follow, or is it like what? How do you do it? How do you manage your college life and your learnings and your community work? Maybe Kunal, you can start.
Yeah, sure. So like I I can totally understand. I had this problem when I got started, but I again following Kunal Bhaiya's advice, I am now in a position that I can manage my time a lot more efficiently, I would say. So my first advice would be, prioritizing things that you want to do or that you want to pursue. So for example, like if you are a computer science student, and if you are in any other branch as well, and you are, targeting a company, or you want to, like the data structure algorithm is really important. So I suggest doing the stuff that is more important in the mornings. So like getting up in the morning is one of the most important things that I would suggest anyone to do, that helps, that really helps to manage the whole day. You can manage your tasks efficiently. So data structure algorithms in the mornings, then obviously I have to attend a few classes. I skip few, to be honest, in the college, but I attend a few important ones. I can do that in the afternoon, and then it's development in the afternoon, and getting involved in the community and talking to people. It goes side by side. So the point that I need to mention is that prioritizing things is really important. If you if you want to do each and everything, you will be stuck in a loop, and you'll never be able to do the things that you really want to do. So prioritizing things is really important, and I would suggest everyone to do that.
Most definitely. I couldn't agree more. I would love to hear others' thoughts about this as well. If you have anything special you do, or do you all also like resonate with Kunal?
Yeah, mostly. There's like prioritizing thing. There's one book I read long ago, not read. I heard it, listen to its audiobook. So its name is like Eat That Frog First. So it also gives emphasis on prioritizing your task and doing the task first, which is most important for your day. So I usually write down my task for the next day at night, because I'm like really lazy of writing it in morning. So I write it earlier day, because there are many things I forget during sleep. So I write it in a day earlier, and next day I prioritize them and just start. And fortunately, Kunal Bhaiya has a video with Princia on like his channel, which helped me. Like I was doing things like cutouts, like some things I was doing, some things I wasn't doing. But then I started the matrix thing. I'm not sure what I forgot its name. The
Eisenhower
2x2 matrix. Yeah, the 2x2 matrix thing, and that really helped to eliminate the task which I thought was important, but at the end, they turned out to be not that important at the current moment. And that's how now I feel I have much more time to learn. Basically, first I was having that much clutter in my mind that there are many things to do in 24 hours, but once you prioritize them and set up milestones for months and like year for next year and week, day, week, month, and year, then you get a lot more time than you just think. So that's how it goes for me.
Yeah. For everyone else who is watching, these are some great advice, and I followed this right when I stepped into college. Having a long-term plan. I'm not saying plan the next 10 years of your life, but see where you want to be like after, let's say, you graduate at least, and then have shorter goals to achieve that goals. All right, and I'd love to hear about like like from Karuna as well and like Vanshika. Are there like any other open source projects like you are involved with? Let's say outside, let's say the DOK community, or any open source contributions you do, or what is like your next plan, sort of like for yourself in order to get involved, like in communities and stuff, like growing your open source profile, and like, is there anything else you're like working with, or you can also maybe share. And I'd love to hear, a lot more about this from everyone. What is it that you're currently learning? Because you're all students. So in the DevOps space, what is it that you're learning, what you have learned so far, and where do you see yourself in, let's say, the next 1 year in the community? Maybe you can start with Vanshika. Vanshika, can you hear us?
Yeah, your audio actually got cut, so I did not know you called me. All right.
Okay, go ahead.
So I think in 1 year, I think I'll be doing more DevRel stuff, but in a much more serious way and in a much more structured way. So right now it's like just a start for me, but later onwards, I feel that I have got a bit more potential, and I want to be honest. Like when it comes to open source, there are tons of open source projects to choose from. But the way I thought to pick it up is like I have been mentoring some of the hackathons. One of the, like you can say, popular one is the Hacktoberfest itself. So right now there I'm trying to to help out the mentors, being a speaker there, doing events and everything. At the same time, there's so many of beginner friendly repositories that I can contribute to. So along with mentoring the people with the thing that I know and knowing something from other mentors who know so much, Vineet Shadio, he's a GitHub star of India. So, learning from him. So this is a way I feel that, participating in hackathons can also help you out. And this is like a month-long thing. So this is my plan. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. And you're doing great work. And for everyone else who want to learn more about like DevRel stuff, make sure you connect with all the amazing speakers. And like Kunal mentioned in the beginning, and Cavalier as well, like Twitter is great. So make sure you check out all, you can connect with the speakers later on. Karuna, how about you? I mean, you're doing some great work in graphic designing, and what are your future plans, and what have you been working on right now?
Oh, sorry.
A little bit of echo.
Yep, sorry about that. So currently, like open source, for now I'm learning, like Python is one thing, and then I want to get into game development. Like it helps me doing creative stuff, and also I love getting into game development. Then maybe bring more hackathon projects and make something like the previous hackathon projects are never complete. So like improving those and making something big out of it would help. So that's what my plan
Awesome.
is.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great point, because it's not just hackathon projects. I see school projects. Now I'm in my final year. I have to submit my minor project. So I see many people who do their minor project stuff and then they leave it. So yeah, definitely, if you see your project having some potential, you can open source it and get more folks involved. But one important point I want to discuss, like I know we're short on time, but maybe we can go through it quickly, because it is definitely going to motivate so many people who are watching. People often talk about getting started with open source, contributing, and all these other things, and they often then try to overthink about what are my experiences, what is my age, am I a beginner, how can I contribute. But we have an example over here. I believe, Kunal, you and some of the other people, you did the Kubernetes in the localization stuff, right? And I think
Yeah.
you are the ones who did that. Like, you started that, and and it's correct me if I'm wrong, it's like an entire group of students, right?
Yeah, all students.
All students. Tell us more about that. So everyone who is watching, listen to this very carefully. Like, these are the people who actually were like, hey, this is something I would like to add, and all the students got together, and in Kubernetes, which is the second largest project in the world, they're making such contributions. Kunal, maybe you can share, and then you can wrap up.
Yeah, sure. So like this actually, Kubernetes community follows it's a really inclusive community, and we have the documentation in very lot of diverse languages. So the Hindi localization was started previously, but due to shortage of contributors, it was like not up to that point, there was not being followed, so it was actually closed. But now, as more and more students got involved in the community, and we got to know through the KubeCon event. So like me, Anubhav, Vardhan, shout out to Anubhav, we started actually the localization again, and following Divya Mohan's advices on that. So she's a really an active community member in the community. So we started contributing. I learned a lot about Git and GitHub through those contributions, like and it was actually a great feeling when my PR, like recently my PRs got merged for that. So a feeling like, okay, now this will be visible on the website, and my contributions, the things I changed will be visible. And the main aim for these contributions was that to make the language shouldn't be a barrier for someone to learn. Like, even if you're not familiar with Hindi, or even if you're not familiar with English, you can definitely learn about Kubernetes through going through the Hindi documentation, and there are many other languages as well. So,
Most definitely.
that's how we started.
Amazing. Yeah. Keep up the good work, everyone. And as everyone else, you can see that these are all students. They recently just got started, and the community helped them. So stop overthinking and just get involved. That's the takeaway from this session. But you there?
I'm very much here, and good to be back. As I think this is a really, really nice way, once again, for folks to see that we have 4 different people, different backgrounds, different experiences, different interests, and all of them are finding different ways to contribute. I couldn't be happier with the things that they've been doing since we started in July. They also have the good and bad fortune that this is the first time that we're having interns in the community, so it's been a learning experience for everybody. And so I very much appreciate their patience and flexibility. There will be new announcements soon after KubeCon about some of our plans about expanding the team, but nothing yet, so I don't want to give away any spoilers. But anyway, we've been extremely lucky to have the young people on board with us, and that's also an extension of why we're doing this today. If the Data on Kubernetes community is only focused on practitioners that have 20 years of experience, for me, that's a waste, and also it's almost an insult to other people who have energy and interest, as the young people that are in this room with us right now. For me, it would be an insult not to bring those people on. As Kunal Kushwaha mentioned previously, beginner's mindset, and we said about our KubeCon panel, and your inexperience is a gift. So like I said, we have lots of different ways of getting involved, and just a question of getting everybody channeled into the right place. So you'll be seeing the rest of these folks later on during the day. They're all going to be giving talks. So you'll definitely be seeing them and them presenting the knowledge that they've been acquiring since they got here in July. You'll also see other folks that haven't been with us for so long, and they're also contributing too. So once again, as Kunal Kushwaha always says, the best way to get involved is to get involved. So that's something you're going to be hearing multiple times.
Also take a screenshot and do share on the socials and share.
Yeah. Please take a screenshot. I will put my sunglasses on. Or if, I don't know, because we take screenshots in all of our interns meetings. So if you want to throw up something, good. Awesome. Cool.
All right.
Anyway, thank you very much, Kunal Kushwaha, for your time today. We always appreciate having you around, your advice, your input, your feedback, and we look forward to seeing all the great things that you're doing in the future. Anyway,
Awesome. Well, thanks a lot for having me. Yeah, good luck with the event, rest of the event, and can't wait to watch the rest of the nice talks and what everyone presents.
And I can't wait to, nothing formally planned, but hopefully go to India next year to do a DOK
And
Student
do
State
a
Committee.
in-person community
Yeah,
classroom.
yeah.
collab.
To do, exactly. No, because I was asking the four of them, I was like, if we had to meet in India, what's the best place? And they said that Delhi
Oh,
is
I can
probably-
come.
No, they
Delhi
said
is
that,
great.
they said Delhi is the best place, and you're there. It's central, so yeah.
Yeah. But I think like we can do a little bit more fun places like Goa
Yeah.
or something.
Anyway, we can think about that. We'll get all the options on the table. But if I can, I will definitely be there next year in person. So anyway, thank you all very much. Thanks, folks. Going to bring on our next guest now, so you can turn your cameras off, so we can get Mainak in here. Thank you all very much for participating in the panel, and we will see you in a bit.